Jordan Mathews has been released by the Philadelphia Eagles. I am not surprised over this. Okay, so Jordan Mathews' third return to Philly has officially ended. Okay, he hasn't done much. Hasn't got separation. Didn't even have a reception his first game, honestly. Just been very embarrassing. This whole team, this whole offense has been pretty damn embarrassing. So I wasn't surprised. You know what I mean? It's a fan favorite in Jordan Mathews, but, he's not producing and nothing's really working out too well. On the other hand, you have Greg Ward. We saw a lot of good things from Greg Ward Jr. Not that many snaps, but Greg Ward can show that he can get the first step first over a DB and kind of just he has a little bit of quickness to him in the open field. So I really liked what Greg Ward brought to the table. And there was a time where Carson Wentz threw that pick. Greg Ward was on the right side running a go route. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside was on the left side. And I don't know what route he was running, but Carson Wentz had a shot to Greg Ward, beat his DB, and didn't take the shot at him. He could have shot between two guys coming at him. There was a lot of space. He could have threw a nice ball to him, but instead he throws to J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, and the ball gets picked off in double coverage. I mean, pretty much that bad of a pass. But I saw a lot of, I think the front office, the coaches actually saw some really good things from Greg Ward. I'm glad Greg Ward's getting his chance. What I saw from Greg Ward, and I'll pretty much sum it up right now, is that Greg Ward has a nice first step coming off the line. He's pretty damn explosive coming off the line. He looks a little slow, but for some reason, he has really good quickness. I think, honestly, they should really keep him in the slot if they really want a chance with him. They can move him outside or inside. He could play either position, but see how fired up he was catching that first pass? I mean, he was fired up. And then he caught a few other passes, and he looked pretty good. He doesn't have that long-distance speed, but if he can get past the receiver, you bet your ass you fucking throw to him. And he has that quickness. He doesn't have overall speed going upfield on a go route, but he has that little bit of quickness in his feet, which I really did like what I saw from that game when I rewatched it again. And I thought he looked really good. Okay, and Jordan Mathews, he's just not. He can't get separation off these DBs. He just can't do anything. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, this was the option that we had left. Honestly, there's no other wide receivers in free agent. Well, there's a few other guys, but we knew that the Eagles were gonna go with a guy that, has been here the past few times when we needed help, and we drafted Jordan Mathews, and there's a lot of connection with him, but it's over. And I don't even want to see Jordan Mathews back. Maybe as a depth receiver, but other than that, that's really it. And he's not even looking like he can even be used for depth. Matt Collins can't get separation at all, but Greg Ward stood out. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, if he's thrown an accurate pass, he can go up and get it. But Carson Wentz and J.J. Arcega-Whiteside have just no chemistry, just like the other receivers, no chemistry whatsoever. But if you want to put up a nice little stat, Carson Wentz threw the ball 45 times. 45 times, 15 yards or less. 15 yards or less, 45 times. I mean, that's just insane. I mean, that's just showing you, the offensive line was banged up. Lane Johnson's out. Brandon Brooks leaves the game with has his problem, his mental health problems, whatever the hell, for his anxiety, whatever it is. And then all of a sudden, this offensive line can't even hold blocks for 2 seconds. I mean, it's bad. It gets bad. So bad that Andre Dillard, I knew he wouldn't be able to play right tackle, but they put him there and they practiced him there. And then, and then they bench him in the second half because Jason Peters started at left tackle. They benched him, not because he sucked, but he sucked at right tackle because he hasn't been cross-trained. He was cross-trained for a week, not even. So what do you expect from that? But I really liked, I'm glad they at least made a change. I'm glad they at least released Jordan Mathews. I mean, at this point, why not? Greg Ward looks pretty damn good out there. But I have a feeling that Greg Ward will be on the active roster, but as a backup, I have a feeling we're going to see Alshon Jeffrey and Nelson Aguilar again this week, which I really fucking don't want to at all. So we're just going to have to see what happens. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about what the Jordan Mathews release. But I want to hear your word, kind of just really talk about Greg Ward. What do you think of Greg Ward as a receiver? Did he look good? I thought he had very quick feet. He had very quick position feet, going left and right. Quickness. Getting off away from the DB. I think that's why he got open a good amount of times. He's got that quickness in his footwork, so I'm very happy with that. I will see you guys later. Shakes going up. Fly, let's fly.